Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we step up to the man who makes most of what the action around Octagon MMA happen. We're here again for your information at 4152 Cole Avenue, suite number 104. We have Coach Sayif here. Coach, how you feeling today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Today is July the 6th. And what you're doing is you're getting ready for the Shark fights here on July the 15th. Is that correct?
That's correct. We got 4 guys fighting on the show, so we're just doing some fine-tuning and stuff. This is the last week, so we don't really want to press too hard, just kind of touch up the game plans and go from there.
Well, Coach, let me ask you this. Tell me about the school. Tell me, I know you have a lot of on your mind. Outside of these 4 fighters, you still got a school to run. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we've got right now, we've got about 30 fighters right now, amateur and pro. So some people say it's the biggest team in Texas. I don't really try to keep track of that stuff because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I've got the biggest team. But, you know, we had 9 guys fight last month. We had, I think, 7 or 8 guys fight the month before that. So we've been really, really busy. And we got a jiu-jitsu program with a lot of guys competing. We got Bruno Bastos, who's a 4-time world champion. And we got a lot of good things going on right now at the gym.
Well, I know you're humble in you always talk about your fighters. Tell us a little bit about Coach Sayif.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm not very important anymore. I mean, I used to do a little bit of what they do, and you know, I trained at Jackson's for 3 years, and you know, I had Greg Jackson in my corner before, and was that lucky to have Rashad Evans in my corner. So I was blessed to be around a lot of great people that helped me out, and I just want to help these kids out, and it's their time now. It's a young man's time, young man's game.
Still humble. Won't tell me anything about his accomplishments. Coach, any shout-outs to any wife, any family member, anybody?
Well, I do have to. My wife puts up with me. You know, I have a 5-month-old daughter at home, so you know we got a newborn, so that changed up the game quite a bit. And you know, with so many guys, you know, working late hours, and I'm not really around as much as I'd like to be, but you know, we're just trying to do as much as we can, get as much done as we can, and God willing, it all happens the right way.
Well, I guarantee we were over here doing some interviews, and he started saying, "Everybody, put your man." I tell you, he spoke with a dead gum voice. I said, "Oh shoot, I better shut up here." So I got these 2 or 3 minutes, Coach. As we're winding up this, anything else you want to say about the gym here? Anything about Octagon? Anything that you want to just kind of give to people who may be interested in coming down here? Maybe some contact information. I know I gave the address. Sure. Any phone numbers or anything else?
Sure. You can find all the information at www.octagonmma.com. And, you know, really what we want to do is create a family environment, a family atmosphere. I mean, we do have, you know, a lot of fighters, but, you know, we've also have tons of people that just come in here and work out. I always tell people, when I'm telling about the gym, I said, you know, you don't have to get punched in the face to come to this gym. you know, you come in and do kickboxing or jiu-jitsu, and you know, you don't. The workout itself, you're seeing a lot of NFL players, a lot of baseball players that are doing MMA type workouts. A lot of them, because it's just such a excruciating workout. You work all, you know, your core. You're working every single body part, and you know, it's one of the best workouts you can get. So, you know, we're just trying to promote that and overall just the sport of mixed martial arts and just martial arts in general. And, you know, anyone that wants to come, you know, stop by, come on down. We're in Uptown, 4152 Cole, or go to the website and check us out. Give us a call.
Okay, Coach, this is my bad. I'm going to let you wind up with this. Let's go and recognize those 4 fighters you have fighting at Shark Fights number 70. I think that's worthy of a mention because you guys work hard in presenting these guys, and that's your masterpiece.
Yeah. We got Russell Brewer, who's fighting Brad Cox, who's a very tough kid. We've got Matt Hobar, who is fighting Jay Flores. We've got Daniel Jacare Almeida from Brazil, who is fighting Doug Williams. And we've got Quaint Kemp, who's fighting Victor Hernandez, who's a kid. His record really doesn't show how tough he really is. He's been fighting since 2001. Is a really tough guy. He's been around a long time, and something you see in this sport too often, you know, the guy gets bad records and people say, oh, he sucks. Such a volatile sport. You know, anything can happen. As you saw in that UFC last weekend, I mean, that's to say Wanderlei Silva sucks because he got knocked out by Chris Leben. You know, if you told somebody that Chris Leben was better than Wanderlei Silva, even a year ago or 2 years ago, people would just laugh at you, say you know, you don't know anything about fighting. So MMA math doesn't really work very well, and you know, when you're on the inside of the sport, you see it a lot differently than, you know, sometimes people on the outside of the sport see it. So, I mean, you always have to respect every opponent, and everybody's dangerous in there. It all just takes one punch.
I tell you what, he couldn't have said it even. The math in MMA just doesn't work very well. He is so true. Well, as we close this up, Coach, I want to shake your hand again. I want to wish you the best of luck at the Shark Fights and also in your future endeavors here at Octagon MMA here at 4152 Cold Street, Suite number 104. As we close this beautiful interview, I've learned more today than what I thought I already knew. To this man right here, Coach Sayif. You stay tuned as we wrap this one up. On behalf of www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com and Sean Malone, myself, Roland Gomez, we thank you for being here, and until our next Roland recap, we salute you.